Hi, it's Matt Getter with Sherlock Home Inspections. Phone number is 971-212-7481. Website address is yourinspectionneeds.com. Today's date is Friday the 13th. Friday, August 13th, 2021. The address we're inspecting today is 1954 North Locust Street, Canby, Oregon, 97013. We are about to perform a video inspection of the property's main sewer line, the front yard exterior clean out. The equipment being used today is the Rigid Sea Snake. This is one of the best sewer cameras in the market today. Before we begin this video inspection, it is to be noted that some age sewer pipes made of clay, concrete, cast iron, asbestos, and Orangeburg may be in good working order and may never have had a clogged or sewer backup before. However, due to real estate transactions, attorneys, and lawsuits, Sherlock Home Inspection must recommend the following to meet the current codes. All sewer pipes should be watertight, made of cast iron ABS 3034 or HDPE pipe with all appropriate fittings and couplers. All sewer pipes should be free from breaks, offsets, separations, tree roots, bellies, and party sewers. Sherlock Home Inspections recommends replacing any sewer pipe that does not meet these specifications. Here we go. First thing we do is take a sharp left turn towards the driveway. We are in 3-inch ABS, and then we start diving into the ground. As we reach the bottom of this dive, you can see there is a little bit of standing water. Camera head goes underwater, and then we pop out of it pretty quick like. So there's a little bit of, so basically we take a sharp left turn, and as we reach about the walk here in the front, right about the concrete walk leading up to the front step, we dive straight down into the ground, and at the bottom of that dive, rather than gradually come out of it like we're supposed to, they go flat and then work on the pitch after that. So there is a few inches of standing water there at the bottom of that dive. That is one of the most common areas where we will see some standing water at the bottom of a straight down dive. You can see we're going a little bit flat here. So there is a little bit of marginal pitch, and there is a clean out in the grass. So this is right. So we go underwater for a second right at that clean out, and again there's a big metal cover in the yard where that clean out lies. We'll be curious to see when we turn off the water how those areas react with the water off. Still had a downhill pitch through that area, not as strong as we were hoping, but it still was going downhill. We're going to reach the lateral at about 40, we'll call it 48 feet. So this is the end officially of buyer-owner responsibility, about 48 feet away from the house. We started in 3-inch ABS, we transitioned to 4-inch 3034, and we dropped in the city lateral at about 48 feet. This is a large lateral pipe running through the middle of the road out there. This is the pipe that the homes in the neighborhood, or at least the homes on the street, are tying into. And again, this is the end officially of owner-buyer responsibility. We're going to turn off the water, drain everything out, and we want to look at those areas. There was a couple areas of marginal pitch, so still a downhill pitch in some areas, but just not maybe as strong as would be recommended. And then there was some areas where the camera head went underwater for just a few inches. So pretty minor at this point, but we do want to look and see how everything reacts with the water off. Okay, now that we have water for the most part drained through there, we're going to look at some of those areas again. And here again is that first turn that we take, or I guess it's the second turn that we take as we're going towards the metal clean out cover in the front yard. So again, we start diving there. So we make this corner and then we start diving straight down to the ground, so picking up some pretty good velocity. We dive straight down. And then here we are at the bottom of this, and again we're kind of hoping that they gradually come out of it, and instead they go kind of flat. So we go flat, we're underwater at 8 feet 1 inch. And we come out of it at 10 feet, 9 feet 1 inch. So there's about a foot where we're underwater. In the overall scheme of bellies, it's pretty minor, but there is a little bit of a belly between 1 and 2 feet there, probably closer to 1 foot. And again, it's one of those common areas where we're coming out of a straight down dive and there's just this tendency for whatever reason to go flat and then to work on the pitch after you're through that area. So I'd recommend passing the video and the report on to a drain repair specialist to make suggestions for maintenance or repairs, see what he thinks, see if this needs to be repaired or if this is something just like a monitoring situation. Very, very minor, like I said. There is, again, as we come around the corner, we dive straight down on the ground. We're underwater for about a foot, and then we pop out of it and we transition pipe sizes too. So it's kind of, and that's the second most common area where we'll see some standing water too, is the transition into a larger pipe. So for whatever reason, that transition is not always the smoothest thing in the world, and we have tendency in a lot of sewer pipes to get some standing water because of that. So again, as precaution before closing, we recommend taking the video and the report, passing it on to a drain repair specialist to deem next steps or make suggestions for maintenance or repairs.